Sneak away.
They're looking out. Why are they looking out?
I feel like we need to do some videoing. Yeah. We're back. Sorry, this bit's pre-recorded. It turns out I sounded depressing in the clip I recorded on the day. So, over to old me. I'm going to bake a loaf of bread. I'm going to try something different because I found fancy flour and I want to try it, which is M&S Specialty Malted. I do like a malted bread, but I only tend to have malted bread with, what do you call it, supermarket sandwiches. So I'm going to try and make a loaf of bread. I'm just looking at the recipe on the side of it here. It's basically a standard bread recipe. 500 of flour, 7 grams of yeast. It's got 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt, specifically sea salt, 10 grams of butter or oil. I wonder whether I try doing it with butter. I've always done it with oil. And 270 ml of warm water. Just quickly reading over it. Everything looks good. Basically, is loaf of bread. So I'm going to do that and bring you along for the ride. Let us know what you think of this series. Obviously, it is new. We are planning on putting a fair few episodes out, and it's quite a good series for us because we can prepare videos. We can get ahead on videos, whereas the vlog videos happen as and when they happen. Hence why we don't always get them out till we're not on top of them. These ones we can, because we're saying baking once a week. We could be doing it 2 and 3 times. If we record it, there's 2 and 3 episodes. So it's nice and easy. But we'll get started. I'll get the mixer out and we'll get going, because I'm not doing it by hand. Right, I don't know how this is going to work for views. Hopefully you can see alright. But, small clip there. All I've done, took the mixer out and washed it. So I'm going to measure basically as per usual with bread. It's all the dries, all the wets. 500 grams of this flour. I've never even looked at this flour, so... Oh! It smells lovely. Don't know if you can see it there. It's got like little bits of stuff in. It's very weak, but you can smell the maltiness. 490. 503, close enough. There we go. So that's that done. Then it wants some salt in here. To be honest, I very rarely put salt in bread. I probably should more, I just always forget. I love these packets because they're just the right size immediately. 10 grams of butter. I always make bread with oil. I'm going to try it with butter. Let's see what it does. So we have butter going in. We have water going in. And then we mix. And now this is going to be a very slow mix. I'll just grab you off here. Watches it. Slowly mixes in. And that should come together as bread. And we're good to go. So I'll be back once that's done. Right, I didn't film getting it out of the mixer. It was quite sticky and my hands were covered in bread. But there's the dough ready for proof. So it's literally plonk it there. Grab a towel. And that's it for the next hour. So it's 20 past 4 now, so 20 past 5 will be done. So,
Right, now that Sean has sorted his bread and he's left with, I'm going to do some more exciting baking. I am going to be using my 1950s B-roll book. All the good ones come from the 1950s B-roll book. I don't know why. I'll show you which one I'm doing and then I'm going to show you the whole collection. Because since I've done a baking video, I've gotten a lot more of them. So this is the recipe. Can you see it? This one here. They're called jam cakes, and what it sounds like, it basically sounds, yeah, pause it if you want to actually read the recipe, but it basically sounds like a shortbread biscuit with jam on the top, with another shortbread biscuit on the top, and then you just cut to slices. But the jam goes in the, it's like a sandwich biscuit type thing, and the jam goes in the oven with the biscuit. So I'm quite intrigued as to how that turns out, because I do like jam in a biscuit. I like the, what's it called? The Jammy Heart biscuit, from Greggs. I do quite like them. So that is what we're going to be making. But it does say you can do it with jam or with marmalade. So we're going to try both, because I got these from my mother-in-law for Christmas. And one of them's strawberry jam and one of them is marmalade. So I might as well use them both. So, as well as my 1950s bureau book, I also have one from the 1980s, 70s, 80s. This one is from the 90s, I think, and this one is the newest one. This one was only amended in 2021, and Sean actually got us this one for my birthday. But it's so fun because you think, oh, they're all the same. But I mean, they've all got similar things in, but some of the recipes are totally different. So I quite like having a lot of them so I can pick and choose. So like I say, these jam cakes are only in the 1950s one that I've got. So we're going to use that and see how they turn out. Right, I've got my trusty Mason Cash mixing bowl out. This is one of the smaller ones that I've got. If you're into baking, these mixing bowls are absolutely fantastic. So we're going to get that out. We're going to weigh out all of the ingredients. We need plain flour, which you can maybe see over here. Yeah, we've got plain flour, self-raising flour? No, caster sugar. We've got margarine, lard, and an egg, which is hiding behind the margarine. So we're going to sort all of that out, put all of the dries, and then rub it in to make a nice dough. Measuring in ounces because that's what they did back then apparently. Grams didn't exist. So we have 8 ounces of B-roll flour. They love not letting anyone know about the flour as well in these old recipes. They go, oh, it's flour. And I go, right, well, which flour? Is it self-raising? Is it not raisin? Oh, too much. There's always too much. Oh. Got excited there. Caster sugar, we have 2 ounces. And I've done 8 ounces on the dot. So I should just be able to just straight in. Sometimes these skills like to lie to you. And then we just need a little bit of sugar. Sugar? Salt. We've done the sugar. Do I have sugar? No, that's, see, because that's sugar up there. I kid you not. There's some sugar. One of those big jars. One of them big tubs of sugar that I can't take out of the cupboard. I'm just going to have to hide some salt in because it just wants half a teaspoon. And then we're going to put in 2 ounces of lard, 2 ounces of margarine, and we're going to make that a dough. Yeah, it's basically a shortbread biscuit. What am I doing? There we go. Margarine. You see, unlike with grams, I have no concept as to what an ounce is in my head. That's 1.6. We then have oh, nearly. Oh, 2 exactly. How exciting. All right, and then another 2 thingies of lard. If anyone was interested as to what mixer Sean was using, he was using the Pro Cook mixer. We did a lot of back and forth. Why do I feel like the mom from Tom and Jerry right now? That's going to be too much. Yep. Right. Sorted. So I'm just going to make that into a dough really quick. And then we'll start rolling out. I've got me breadcrumbs, so I'm just going to add in a beaten egg until it forms a, and I quote, into a stiff paste. So Yeah, we're going to try and make a stiff paste. Oh, it has done something, but I might need some milk. No, that's far too dry. If it needs milk, B-roll, just say milk. Being so dramatic, honestly. You always say this, like everyone's following the same recipe. If yours is dry, everyone else's is going to be dry. Everyone's following the same recipe. So how can some people's be dry and other people's be perfectly fine? It's not the way it works. Okay, that's coming together nicely. We need, once I've formed this into a stiff paste, I need to roll it into a ball. I need to chop the ball in half, so we've got like the top half and the bottom half, and then we are going to roll it out. Yeah, that's much better. Right, so the next step in the recipe is we need to, I've got my baking tray just here off camera, and we need to put it into a moderately hot oven. So we need to get that on, which is anywhere between 375 and 425 Fahrenheit. So that's not helpful, so we're going to ask Google what on earth that means. Hey Google, what is 425 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
425 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 218.333 degrees Celsius.
Right, so you see, that makes no sense to me. Anywhere between 190 and 110. So I'm going to put it on 200 and hope for the best. Alright, so I've rolled it out as like thin as I can dare do it. So we're going to get the jam and the marmalade, spread that on top. I might try and clean it up a bit. Just cover that up. Clean it up a bit around the sides, maybe. We'll see. I might clean it up a bit, I might not. And we'll put some jam on. And the marmalade. I don't know if I like marmalade. I can't remember. Sean likes marmalade, but I can't remember the last time. Ooh, marmalade's a lot thicker than jam. Oh, it's got the bits. So yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually had marmalade. I remember having, this is a really weird memory, but I remember having marmalade sandwiches in probably reception. So I was probably like 4, and I don't think I liked it. I remember having the jam sandwiches, because there was jam sandwiches and marmalade sandwiches, and I don't think I liked it, so I've kind of just avoided it ever since. But that was 20 odd years ago, so I might like marmalade now, you never know. It's the same reason that I don't like, how I found out that I didn't like cherry tomatoes, because you know, when you're at primary school and you get the free like fruit and veg and the milk and all that sort of thing, most of the time we'd have fruit and it was all fine. However, every now and again we'd get cherry tomatoes in the box, and I'd always hate it because I didn't like them. That's how I found out I didn't like cherry tomatoes, and I still don't. Not raw anyway. Who gives a 5-year-old? I don't know why I got so up height there. Who gives a 5-year-old a cherry tomato for a snack? Come on. Do you know what I might have to do this all way to the edges? It's gonna look a bit upsetting if not, isn't it? I don't want it to seep. We don't want any seepage. Alright, that'll do for that one. Gonna regret this, but we're getting the action shot. try and get this on as smoothly as I possibly can, because I can guarantee it's not going to be anywhere near the same. I apologise, I'll eat my words. We are going to do a taste test of marmalade because I don't know whether I like it or not. Okay, that's got jam. That's the same. Do you know what? It doesn't say to finish it with anything, I don't think. And the oven has just beeped about a minute ago. Yeah, we are going to do a marmalade taste test. I've told them the story about the marmalade that I don't think you've heard before. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Sure. 15
You like
minutes.
marmalade, don't
And
you?
we're starting now.
Right, you tell me if that's a nice marmalade then. Because, like I was saying...
Good morning, sunshine.
Alright, calm down. We're talking about marmalade, calm yourself down.
I think it thinks you called it marmalade.
Why would I call you marmalade? Right, you tell me if that's nice marmalade. Yeah?
Sorry, marmalade.
Okay. No, I'll tell you the story. I haven't had marmalade since I was about 4. Because I had jam and marmalade sandwiches in reception. Didn't like the marmalade one, so I've never tried it since.
Fair enough. It's just orange. There's a little bit of bitterness in the aftertaste.
Yeah, it's like a bitterness. There's like a bitterness to it, but I think I prefer the jam. I don't think I'd purposely have that on my toast. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, there's like that bitterness that I'm not a huge...
That's the rind. It's got rind in it.
Well, you heard it here first. How many years later? Reception to 29. Still not a huge fan of marmalade. Some things don't change, do they? Timer's gone off. Let's have a look. What do we think? Get me out of the way. Is that neat? No, I think that's fine, you know, because they do continue cooking biscuits, don't they? Okay, we've had a bit of seepage, but that's not the end of the world. How's your dough? Woo!
I need another hour, like, so.
Another hour?
Another hour.
What do you mean?
Needs to be knocked back.
Oh, I thought you meant prove there for an hour. I was like,
Just line the tin because the bread always sticks. So I'm trying a different method of lining it, where I've oiled the sides and put a little thing in with little handles to put it out with. That's about as much as I've done. Now what I'm going to do is get me lovely proven bun.
no, look at it.
It wants knocking back, so all I tend to do to knock it back is just knead it a tiny little bit. There you go.
Beat the living daylights out of it.
No, knock it back. Not beat the living daylights. I'm not proving it. I had a feeling that might happen. That'll shape a bit better. There we go.
Right, we are cool enough to cut, so we're going to cut into it, maybe try a bit and see how we feel. I could have made it a lot prettier, but I didn't want to. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah. And they said either dainty squares or triangles. So maybe let's go for square.
Bread's proved. I'm having this now.
Yeah, you're talking. So.
I really shouldn't wave this so close to my face. Considering it's a razor blade. Bread's all done. It's had, what, 2 hours now? Yeah, 2 hours proven. Looks like a loaf. I'm just going to put some lines in it as I can. See how it...
Cool.
Is that right? It should. Just give it a bit of pattern. It might do nothing. And into the oven. And that's that for about half hour, 40 minutes. We're trying a little bit of jammy stuff.
Yeah, we're trying some jam. Do you want?
What do you want?
I want jam because I've decided that I don't. I'm
You
not a big
try
fan
jam.
of marmalade.
I'm gonna have marmalade.
I'm gonna have one of the little corner bits.
Oh, the crispies.
Mhm.
It's just a biscuit with jam in it.
Mm. Nice though.
Trippy.
Mm.
Trippy.
I like them. Yeah.
You do it
Just
again?
wait. I was just waiting for Sean's bread now, and we'll be all sorted.
The only other thing I would do is go around similar to what you've done there. Try and like seal the edges.
Well, it did say nip.
I heard you do nip, nip, nip.
Mhm.
There's certain ones where it's like sort of broken through. You should have nipped the edges a bit better.
Well, I should have nipped the edges a bit better, but I couldn't be bothered.
That's fair enough. That would be my only criticism.
Excuse the appearance. I've been in the shower. Bread's coming out.
Is it?
You can do it, I believe in you. You use that tea towel. Mm-hmm. Ooh. It's not going well. With great difficulty, it's out.
It's the only thing I don't like about those tins. I've
No,
never
that
worked out how
tin's-
not to stick.
No, that tin's horrendous.
They're both half of them.
Right, let's give everybody a listen. Let's pat its bum. It's nice and cooked, that is.
Sneak away.
They're looking out. Why are they looking out?
I feel like we need to do some videoing.
Bye!